This is Eden from Helixx VR. Today I'm taking a quick look at Pinball FX2 VR. This is a VR pinball game by Zen Studios, who are well known for their non-VR pinball games. The game is compatible with PSVR and most PCVR headsets. In this game, you can play on a number of pinball tables, not only with the added immersion of VR, but the special features only possible in a computer game. You will appear in a room with 3 pinball tables, a trophy case for your Steam achievements, a room of leaderboards to keep track of your score, and a TV to change the tables in the room. Now, by default, you only have 3 tables, but more can be bought as DLC. Some of these are from popular names such as The Walking Dead or Back to the Future, and some are their own ideas. If you go to any of these tables, you can play. Not only can you see the table, but the environment around you will change. You can be surrounded by characters, spaceships, helicopters, flying cookies, whatever fits the table's theme. The basics of pinball, I hope, need no explanation. The tables are the modern type which come with all sorts of features, and the physics are done quite well. If you haven't played pinball since the old Windows 95 Space Cadet one, it's gotten much more advanced since then. One notable feature that I'd like to point out is storylines. On the Walking Dead table, for example, after activating a certain mode, you can choose who to save. Now, another example is Biolab, which has an RPG-like element of earning upgrades for your created monster. As part of this, some tables include minigames which are outside of the table. These appear as a 2D screen in front of you. Using the same tables as examples, Walking Dead has a sniper minigame, where you need to move the reticule between places with your flippers and shoot enemies. Biolab has a maze which you need to spin around to guide the ball out. I'm never too thrilled about 2D in my VR games, but I can't really see it working well any other way, and it's a minor aspect, so it's not too important, and it is better than leaving the feature out. One bit of gameplay which I did like quite a lot was enemies suddenly appearing on the table. I had zombies at night swarming me on different tables. The goal was to shoot them with the pinball. It made a nice change from the same bumpers and targets which never move. Now, I won't go too into depth on the features, but there are plenty more. Some tables are more basic, like the Mars table, but even those have some quite complex scoring mechanisms which need to be learned for the best scores. I mentioned DLC before. The game comes with the 3 tables: Secrets of the Deep, Mars, and Epic Quest. Now, The Walking Dead is a standalone DLC, while there are 2 other packs with 5 and 3 tables in each. To get the game and all the tables would be quite expensive as the DLC isn't cheap. The base game costs $15 or £11, while 2 of the DLC packs cost more than that each. That said, there's plenty of fun to be had with the base game until you master the tables included, and Epic Quest is one of the better ones. My favourites are all in the DLC though. The graphics and sounds of the game all work very well. Between the changing environment and the detailed tables, graphically it's quite good. The sounds have been chosen well to fit the tables too, and they're overall just at a high quality. Now, I did run into one issue with the game. I originally played on the Valve Index controllers. The controllers do appear properly in the game, but all the mapping is different from what it says on the screen, and at times it's quite strange. For example, it says to press A to select, but it's actually a movement on the analog stick to select. The main controls relating to flippers and the plunger are all mapped as you'd expect, luckily. The in-game prompts actually refer to the Xbox controller, which it also works with, and actually works well with the game. Overall, I had a lot of fun with Pinball FX2 VR. It's a well-made experience, and aside from lacking the sheer amount of tables of the non-VR version, it matches it quite well, but adds in that VR experience too. If you're interested, but you want to experience some tables first, there is a free version of Pinball FX3, which is not VR, but it gives you a feel for it. While, as I mentioned, the cost for everything is quite high, I'd certainly recommend picking up the base game, and if you enjoy it, go from there. And if you do pick it up, make sure to give it a try with a couple of different control options if you've got access to more than one, just to see which you prefer. Once again, this was Eden from Helixx VR. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that alert button so you receive notifications for new videos.